Hi everybody, this is Sister Omi. I hope everyone's doing well. I'm here to do a weekly overview. I've got to pull up my calendar and get the dates right. So today is the 29th. So this should take us through, let's see, oh my gosh. Oh, excuse me, through Saturday the 4th. Oh my God, this is like really going fast. So this is going to take us through Saturday the 4th. And, wow. Well, with that said, I hope everyone is doing well. I hope everyone is being safe. I hope everyone is truly taking care of yourselves and your loved ones and reaching out to those you care about. And if you can't get to them, please reach out and call. And with that said, this week we're starting out with the card of communication. And I think this is interesting because this week Mercury, the communication planet, is in the sign of Pisces. So with that, our processes are more visual, intuitive, imaginative, and we may be communicating more emotionally at this time. But with that said, this is the throat chakra. And you think of the throat chakra, you think about, hey, tell it like it is, right? You think about the things we say, speak of the devil, or silence is golden, things like that. Things that we say that really are indicative of this particular chakra. And as you can see, the color is blue. So if you're into meditation, it would be good to focus on the color blue, or even like a blue agate crystal like I have right here. You can focus on that color to visualize. This chakra holds the key to speaking one's higher and divine truth. So this is regarding our need to communicate with others and be received and understood as we express ourselves in the world. So with this, our expression, this week of communication, what I think is, like I said, we're starting the week with Pisces. So with all that's going on, I understand people are very emotional at this time. But this is also about healthy connections in relationships that are built on solid communications. The throat chakra, if it's positive, you have no issue communicating positively. If it's negative, you may suppress what you feel. And then with the age of technology, maybe technology and communication is being used negatively. Everybody's different. And with that said, this is really a good time to make sure that you communicate and that you also listen with an open heart and without judgment, even if you're being judged. Because if you could do that, you truly understand. Gives you a different sense of understanding. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't, pulling this card, especially at this time, is really good. Like I said, reach out to your loved ones, but also call a trusted friend. Be sure to listen to. Eat blue foods, blueberries, corn, the blue chips, foods that are naturally blue. Write a letter, even if you don't send it. Listen to music. Turn on the radio. If you're a drummer, hey, play the drum or something like that. Get a neck and shoulder massage. Drink herbal teas. Recite mantras that, will activate, like, I speak my truth. So this would be good. And with this, like I said, we have Mercury in Pisces, which I think is interesting because now we have the Two of Water. The Two of Water in reverse. Now, this could mean a few things. People are communicating negatively, or there is a block, I would say, in relationships, or maybe there's a concern about being rejected. Maybe what you want to communicate, your ideas, your thoughts, your feelings may be rejected at this time. So let's go through all the cards and kind of see what we have here. But then we also have here, honey, you working. You're putting in the work. You know your skills. You don't compromise on your diligence. When you get down to work, you just get down to work. So you're working hard here. And here you come back to the one. So you're being prudent. This is also prosperous. And this is encouraging you to have faith in whatever it is that you're working on. Because you know that 8 is close to that 9. Then you get to that 10. And then you come back to 1, the new cycle. So it's like you're jumping to that new cycle. And we also have here the 6 of Fire. Whatever you're working on is working out. So be proud of yourself. So what I'm feeling here, for some, you're working at something and you don't even need to concern yourself with it. But with this communication, now if it has to do with work, you're working hard, you're good at what you do, and that's not something you have to worry about. However, maybe you're just feeling some kind of way about the situation. But I'm looking at the 6 of Fire. Now I love, isn't this beautiful the way this is depicted here? This is asking you to celebrate yourself and others. Call the circle, make some magic, glitter and spice, magnify power and joy. Raise a little power for healing and transformation. Cheer on your friends and praise their accomplishments. Drawing bees and nourishing the soil wildly grow. Now, I'm not sure how the nostrium, that's the flower that's there. Aren't they're very beautiful flowers. They're very beautiful flowers. But this is to magnify joy, ignite creativity. It's like dancing to your own beat here. So going back to this communication and how you're feeling. Now, if it's a work situation, maybe you just feel your ideas would be rejected. Or there's no connection at your job. Maybe it could be due to some communication that has happened in the past, so you have no connection. Even if that's the case, you're very diligent in what you do, and you're very good at it. So don't worry about that. Now, if this has to do with a love relationship, there's going to it can flourish, but whatever this blockage is, you're going to have to find a way to overcome it, and that's only going to happen through communication. Now, if this has to do with yourself, your spiritual evolution, This is like, I can see you're working and you're going to have an opportunity to celebrate, but still, this could be negative self-talk that you're talking to yourself. So that's communication, which I would encourage you to do some things to activate this, regardless if it's work, relationships, or your relationship with yourself. There's certain communication is going to have to change, because with this, even though this is really saying you can have a good outcome, you're not going to trust. I mean, if there's some type of emotional block there, or if there's a fear. And going back to relationship, maybe the problem with the relationship is that you work all the time. For somebody out there, they just work all the time, and their relationships could be suffering because you do not, or how you communicate to each other. So let me just see here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pull an oracle card for each element and see what I get here. Okay? So since we got Mercury, we started with communication and being in the sign of Pisces. So let's start, that's too many. Let's start with the water signs. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, come on, Spirit, give me a card. Give me a card. Give me a card. Give me a card for the water babies. Give me a card, Spirit, for the water babies. The Shalom Master. Be graceful in movement and action. Be graceful in movement and action. So let's see what this says here. Be graceful. Shalom. Okay. Okay, here we go. Shalom Master. Slow and steady, breathe and flow. Take a gentler approach. The Shalom Master calls forth the ninja within. He's like the monk. So you're being guided to flow like water, blow like air, and connect with your purest intentions. Don't feel you need to rush ahead. The gentler approach will be more fruitful and rewarding. Move with subtlety and grace. Reach high, but also ask yourself how you can move with the flow of life rather than pushing against it. Do you have the capacity to refocus your gaze at this time? Can you slow down or take more time to soften and breathe as you move forward? All of this will be incredibly beneficial for what happens next. So for the water signs, maybe this was what it is, your communication. Maybe you may have been reacting out of whatever it is that you're dealing with. So you're being encouraged here to maybe step back emotionally and move forward and doing what you're doing, but just step back emotionally and do your work, because ultimately here we're talking about celebrating yourself and celebrating others. So for water signs, Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer, for you, maybe this too, looking at it like this, you're too emotionally attached to the outcome. So you're being encouraged to slow down. Go ahead, you can work, but don't attach to the outcome, because you'll definitely have something to celebrate. Don't focus on the end result. Just do what you got to do. Slow and steady wins the race. Okay? So that was water. So next we have right here, we got the pentacles here. So that's earth. So Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus. Spirit, give me a message for the earth signs. This is too funny. Well, not funny. You got the Earth Guardian. Let me see what this says. Stay rooted and grounded. The Earth Guardian. All right. Take time to connect deeply with the energy of the earth so that you can feel supported and make decisions based on strength and integrity. The Earth Guardian represents the angels of the earth who bring the medicine of feeling grounded and strong. They're protectors of land and the planet and can help you connect with your mission here and how you can support the evolution of the planet. It's important for you to take a grounded approach to your current situation. If you are rushing ahead or making a decision based on your more fearful responses, you will miss out on the growth you deserve. Take some time to calm down and to get grounded before proceeding further. Breathe, relax, and connect with your center. Then consider what to do next. It's important to plant seeds that are going to grow into something beautiful rather than turn into weed that you'll have to deal with later. So this is sort of like the water, but I think collectively, I think everyone is feeling with all that's going on. It's like slow down. This is encouraging you to slow down and get more grounded. So if you have plants, like maybe pot some plants, or if you can, you can still go outside, maybe rake, clean up the yard. And some, depending on where you live, I wouldn't, maybe you want to just put your feet on some dirt or put your back against a tree. And maybe if with all that's going on, this is coming back. This is similar to the water with being graceful and staying, water. This is about maybe just everyone's feeling emotional now, and it's coming out in their communication or the way they're approaching things. So, with that said, you're encouraged to get grounded. I would say still focus on your work, because you're going to have that moment and that time where you'll be able to celebrate. I see a little glare. Okay. You will have that time or that moment to celebrate. So, let's see. We have fire here. So let's do the fire signs. Fire. That's Leo. Ooh. Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries, you are being encouraged by the oracle. Wait for the information. The oracle. Just wait for your messages. Messages are coming. Things are going to be communicated, right? Okay, let's see the oracle. Here we go. Let's see what the oracle has to say. Be open and receptive to information. Gather facts so that you can make a decision that is in line with your integrity. The oracle is the truth speaker and insight bringer of this deck. The ancestor who will be your best outspoken girlfriend, someone who will tell you exactly what you need to hear to move forward. Angels, ancestors, and the universe are speaking to you at this time, so look and listen for important conversations, signs, messages that will point you in the right direction. You are being guided to wait for more information before making fast moves, because at the moment you are letting your wants get in the way of your needs. This is an opportunity for you to see everything clearly at this time, but you will only be able to do so if you're willing to open your eyes. If you've been waiting for further information about a choice you have to make or action you have to take, don't take matters into your own hands, but let what needs to be revealed be revealed. Then you'll know what to do next. Angels are supporting you, trust them. So we have, I see a major theme, like this is why this Two of Water is in reverse, not to make emotional responses. Not to, just do what you have to do, but wait. This is telling you to wait. Communication is coming from your ancestors, your spirit guides, however you perceive that. But you're being encouraged by your signs to wait for information to come. So with that said, the last one we have is air. Actually, all this is beautiful because it's all in line. Just slow and steady, do what you got to do. You will have a chance to celebrate. But this Two of Water overall is just saying emotionally, step back. It's not. I don't see this now as fear of rejection, fear of being in love, or any of that. I understand there's a concern, but it's just saying emotionally step back with all that's going on so no one makes an impulsive communication. Air signs. That's Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. We have winter here. So let's see what it says for winter. Take care of your needs, huh? Take care of your needs. That goes with that Eight of Pentacles. Just do what you got to do. The Eight of Pentacles, One of Pentacles, you'll be able to celebrate. Do everything you need to be at your best. Then move beyond your fears and limitations. For many, winter is a time of hibernation and retreat. You may wish to curl up like a ball too. Although you may not feel as bright as you did or you'd like to be, there's a primal force within that is encouraging you to continue. You have an opportunity to move beyond your fears. Oh, that goes to that Two of Water. Move beyond your fears. Although you may feel in the dark, get comfortable. Although you may feel in the dark, get comfortable with being in the unknown and trust that the light within you will sustain you through what may seem a challenging process. Ask yourself what you need to do to feel supported and alive. You may uncover something from your past that you have buried deep. Know that when you unearth it and shed light on it, you create space for miracles. You feel like you're a lone wolf right now, but it's time for you to be the alpha. Oh, when the winter card arrives in the future position, wait, let's see, that's not, it's important in regards to your question or your intention. Okay, but that's not relevant right here. So, I look at that and I look at that Two of Water, because this is like sometimes fear of relationships, fear of rejection. So this is about facing your fear and doing it and doing the work, getting the rewards, and having a time to celebrate. So this was air signs: Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. Now, even though I did the elements, you got to think for your sun, moon, or rising, all the elements would be relevant. But one thing I find is universal is either you have to step back, don't be blocked by fear, be diligent and forthright, right? Be diligent. Also, being prudent with your material resources. So your money, your time, your resources, your energy, however you want to articulate that. This is still, you'll need to be prudent with that, and you will have a joyous time and celebration. Isn't that beautiful? Now, the thing is, I did this for the week, but this could carry on at any time. I'm wondering if I should start, I'm gonna call this move pack, just keep moving, I think. I don't know, what am I gonna name this? Communicate. I don't know. I'm gonna think about it. But with that said, though, everyone, whatever your sign, whatever your moon, whatever your rising, whatever your element, however you look at things here, this week, or especially starting with this Mercury in Pisces, everyone is going to be a little emotional right now. So that is one reason why we're being encouraged to maybe take a step back. But at the same time, whatever we're communicating, we may be very emotional, or we could have some heightened intuition, and maybe a little clouded with our emotions. So I would encourage you again, talk to a friend, talk to somebody, get you some blueberries, make yourself a blueberry smoothie, listen to some relaxing music, and reevaluate before you or think before you speak. That's in the positive. Negatively, you could fly off the handle. And people communicate also through electronics. So how are you using that positively or negatively? But if you're in the positive, I see this as you will have a moment of you will have the opportunity to celebrate. This is just the start. So you guys, please like, share, subscribe. Feel free to leave a comment. Give me a thumbs up. This is Sister Omi. Peace.